What if reality as you know it, everything you've been taught, every belief you hold, is a calculated illusion? Imagine that ancient civilizations, from Egyptian mystics to early Gnostic thinkers, uncovered a hidden knowledge about our existence that has since been lost, buried, or even deliberately hidden from us. They left behind not just vague hints, but clear tools to hack the very structure of our world. Today, we're diving into this groundbreaking knowledge to expose the real truth behind our reality, a meticulously crafted matrix designed to bind our consciousness. In this documentary, we'll unlock the techniques left behind by sages and seers, methods they use to escape this matrix and connect with a higher dimension of truth. Are you ready to take the first steps in uncovering the true power of your consciousness? Look around. Everything you see feels tangible, real. But what if the essence of reality is nothing more than an advanced simulation? History is filled with accounts from ancient civilizations who believed that the world we live in is far more deceptive than it appears. The ancient Egyptians, for instance, mapped a hidden realm called the Duat, an underworld that represented a parallel, unseen reality. The Duat was not just a place of the dead, but a complex system of realms and gates filled with challenges. Traversing the Duat meant grappling with trials designed to free the soul from physical limitations, aligning it with higher truths. By passing through this dimension each night, the Egyptian sun god, Ra, was said to renew the world, symbolizing rebirth from the matrix-like confines of the material world. The Gnostics, an early Christian sect, believed that the physical world was a prison created by an imperfect, lower deity. They taught that humans are divine sparks, trapped in this flawed, constructed reality. Their goal was to awaken and ascend back to a divine source, echoing a path out of the matrix that transcends mere existence. And then there's Buddhism's Maya, the veil of illusion cast over reality. To Buddhists, Maya conceals the ultimate truth and binds us to suffering through our attachments to this world. They strive to pierce through Maya, shedding illusions to awaken and reach enlightenment, a liberation from the constraints of the simulation. These teachings are not just metaphorical, they may be clues to a more structured illusion. In ancient texts, patterns and codes emerge repeatedly. For example, the Egyptians often described the Duat as a place filled with mathematically precise paths and divine beings who controlled different realms. Similarly, the golden ratio found across nature hints at a code embedded within reality. And in quantum physics, particles only seem to exist when observed, resembling a simulation that only renders what's directly in focus. What does all of this mean for us? Are we too in a carefully designed construct? Ancient teachings suggest that unlocking the power of consciousness may be the key to awakening from this illusion. With each section we'll go deeper, exploring the techniques they left behind for transcending this reality and taking control of our existence. Our journey to escape the simulation starts with a powerful truth. Your mind is both the lock and the key. Ancient sages realized that every thought we think, every belief we hold, is like a line of code, reinforcing the world around us. This mental programming isn't just a metaphor. It's a reality that these sages knew how to manipulate. They believed that through mastering thoughts, anyone could escape the limits of this reality and experience higher dimensions of consciousness. Imagine if you could hack the rules of the game and break free from the illusions designed to hold you back. Are you ready to unlock abilities you never knew you had? In ancient Egypt, initiates used mental techniques to transcend the limitations of the physical world. One practice, called Heka, was an ancient word for magic or mind power, involving mental discipline to influence the ka, or spirit, and reshape the experience of the material world. Egyptian priests believed Heka allowed them to rewrite their realities by mastering the art of thought. Similarly, the Tibetan Buddhists used mental constructs, a visualization practice so advanced that some monks claimed to alter their physical environment through mental discipline alone. The mental techniques they used were carefully guarded because they offered something truly groundbreaking: control over perception, experience, and even events. By rewriting their inner code, these practitioners could change what they experienced in the outer world. Imagine this power being in your hands. This is the hidden knowledge they didn't want just anyone to discover. Today, science confirms that our minds aren't static. Neuroplasticity research shows that our brains are constantly reshaping and reprogramming based on the thoughts we focus on. Researchers have shown that positive thoughts can physically reshape brain connections, which in turn can alter a person's perception and behavior in ways that echo the teachings of ancient masters. Neuroplasticity isn't just about changing habits. It's about using thought patterns to modify reality itself by altering the very structures that interpret it. But let's get practical. How can you start rewiring your mind? Here's where the concept of a mental diet comes into play. Ancient sages and modern neuroscientists both agree on one thing: your thoughts shape your reality. In the same way that unhealthy food impacts your body, negative thoughts reinforce the limits of the simulation, anchoring you to the physical world. A mental diet requires you to vigilantly monitor and choose your thoughts, actively rejecting those that limit your potential. Think of your mind as a garden, where each thought is a seed. The ancient Egyptians, who believed in guiding their souls through the duat or underworld, practiced mental discipline to create clear minds for navigating their afterlife journey. In the same way, by cultivating a mental diet, you're planting seeds that align with the reality you want to live, gradually breaking free from the programmed limitations. You might wonder, how can thought alone make such an impact on reality? Recent studies on quantum theory suggest that our observations influence particles at the subatomic level. This phenomenon, called the observer effect, mirrors how our thoughts interact with reality. When we intentionally focus on empowering beliefs, we're not just changing our minds, we're impacting the simulation itself, bending its code to reveal previously hidden possibilities. The shift you'll experience as you take control of your thoughts is profound. It starts with small changes. Colors appear brighter, life feels lighter, opportunities seem to flow. But this isn't just positive thinking. This is you hacking the matrix, transforming the simulation through conscious reprogramming. This mental diet is only the beginning. As you master this technique, you'll prepare your mind for even more powerful methods. Ancient sages would first discipline their thoughts before attempting advanced mind training, knowing it was necessary to clear away mental clutter. By replacing negative thoughts and breaking limiting beliefs, you're not just freeing your mind, you're rewriting the matrix itself. Are you ready to begin? Remember, escaping the simulation doesn't start with changing your surroundings. It starts with transforming your mind. The real power to reshape your reality is within you, hidden in the thoughts you choose to cultivate. The journey to freedom begins with each decision to master your own mind. What if every regret, every mistake, every painful memory could be softened, reshaped, or even erased? Imagine if your past wasn't a rigid series of events, but instead something fluid, more like a file you could edit. In the realm of ancient wisdom and modern science, a profound secret is emerging. Your past is not fixed. In fact, it's deeply malleable, and by changing your memory of it, you can alter your present reality and create a better future. This practice is known as revision, and it holds the divine power to rewrite the code of your existence. Our perception of the past often feels locked in, as though it's carved in stone. But mystics and sages have long taught that the past can be altered, because it exists only within the mind. Ancient practitioners of Tibetan dream yoga and Gnostic sages believed that memories could be revisited and reprogrammed. Neville Goddard's technique of revision draws on this wisdom, showing us how to mentally revisit moments and transform them by reshaping the emotional charge they hold over us. The ancient practice of revision is not just about fantasy or wishful thinking. It's about intentionally directing your divine consciousness to reframe and transform events that still impact you today. Think of it this way. Every memory is like a living part of the simulation, and every time you remember it, you're reactivating it, reliving it, and strengthening its hold on you. But when you use revision, you call on the mind's divine ability to edit that memory and change its effect on your life now. Here's a step-by-step guided meditation to help you practice this powerful technique. Find a quiet, comfortable place where you can be alone. Light a candle if it feels right, and close your eyes. Take several deep breaths, letting your body relax and your mind grow quiet. Imagine yourself surrounded by a warm, divine light. Think of a memory you'd like to change, perhaps an event that left you feeling unworthy, fearful, or regretful. Bring that moment to mind as vividly as you can, but this time, imagine it bathed in the warm, golden light of understanding. Now, imagine the scene unfolding differently. Visualize yourself acting with confidence, calm, and wisdom in that moment. See others around you responding positively, offering kindness or understanding. Feel the new emotions this revised memory brings: relief, strength, even joy. As you complete the scene, let the emotions you feel sink in deeply. Breathe into them and imagine them taking root in your heart. Repeat to yourself, "This is my truth now." Let the past version dissolve and fully embrace this new perspective. Take a few deep breaths, allowing this new version to settle into your subconscious. Open your eyes, feeling lighter, knowing that your divine consciousness has rewritten part of your story. But each time you revisit this memory, you'll strengthen this revised version until it becomes the dominant narrative in your mind. Ancient wisdom tells us that our consciousness is divine, and now modern neuroscience supports this concept by revealing that memories are not fixed. Through memory reconsolidation, scientists have found that each time we recall an event, it opens up to change. By revisiting a memory in a calm, meditative state, we're essentially accessing its core and can rewrite it with new emotions or perspectives. This is no ordinary self-help tip. It's a profound ability that resides in all of us. Think about the possibilities if we apply this on a larger scale. Healing relationships, breaking limiting beliefs, and even influencing the reality of the present. Imagine if humanity at large began revising and reframing their past traumas and historical grievances. This could shift collective consciousness, aligning us closer to harmony and divine unity. So why does revision work so well? In the context of a simulation, the answer is simple. The program responds to what we feed it. Each thought you choose to accept or release shapes your reality, coding your simulation. By transforming memories, you're updating the data stored within your consciousness, which means the simulation adjusts too. You'll start to notice subtle shifts in how others respond to you, opportunities arising that match your new energy, and greater ease in situations that once felt challenging. Each memory you revise rewrites a piece of your reality. The more you practice this technique, the more you realize that your personal timeline is flexible, adaptable to your divine will. It's like becoming the author of your own life story, free from past mistakes and empowered to choose who you become. Ask yourself, if you could rewrite one memory to transform your life today, what would it be? How might that memory shift your current relationships, opportunities, and self-belief? Are you ready to unlock the divine power of your consciousness and rewrite the past to create a better future? In a simulated world, true freedom lies within the mind. Embrace the technique of revision and start shaping a reality where every choice, every emotion, every memory aligns with your highest self. What if your dream life isn't just a distant goal, but a reality that already exists, waiting for you to step into it? Imagine time not as a straight line, but as a vast, interconnected web of infinite possibilities. The idea of living in the end isn't just wishful thinking. It's a transformative technique that empowers you to experience your dreams as if they're already true. This practice allows you to reshape your experience of reality by aligning your consciousness with a version of life where your desires are already fulfilled. In ancient wisdom and modern science alike, there are hints that our perception of time as linear is an illusion. What if the life you're dreaming of already exists in one of the parallel realities within this simulation? This is where living in the end comes into play as a profound method of reality hacking, drawing from ancient practices, cutting-edge science, and the nature of consciousness itself. Historically, the concept that time is fluid and malleable isn't new. Many ancient cultures held that all moments exist simultaneously in an interconnected divine now. The Hermetic philosophers taught that by aligning with a higher state of consciousness, one could transcend ordinary time and step into their true potential. This idea was echoed by mystics across traditions, from Tibetan monks to Sufi mystics, who practiced embodying their desired state in the present to manifest change in the world around them. In many ways, living in the end involves stepping outside the linear framework of time and embracing your ideal self as a present reality. Rather than seeing your dreams as distant, you become the person who has already achieved them. This process of energetic alignment sends a powerful message to the universe, recalibrating the code of your personal simulation and opening new doors in your reality. Quantum mechanics provides an interesting perspective on this practice. The principle of superposition suggests that particles exist in multiple states until observed, collapsing into a single outcome. Some interpretations of this theory propose that our lives too exist in a quantum superposition of potential realities. In other words, every possibility, every version of your life, exists simultaneously. But the version you experience depends on your focus and attention. When you practice living in the end, you are energetically tuning yourself to the frequency of a different outcome. By feeling and acting as though your desired life is already true, you're effectively observing that version of reality into existence, much like a particle chooses a state upon observation. To truly experience the benefits of living in the end, this practice must become a consistent part of your life. Here's how you can start. Create a vision of your future self. Close your eyes and imagine the details of your ideal life. See, hear, and feel the surroundings of your dream reality. What does your day look like? What emotions fill your heart? Imagine each small moment, from morning routines to interactions with others, as though you're already living it. Try to vividly imagine the sensory details, such as the sounds, scents, and textures around you. Feel the emotions deeply. This practice is not just about seeing, but about feeling. For example, if your goal is financial abundance, imagine the gratitude and peace of financial freedom. Feel the weight lift off your shoulders and the thrill of possibility in your heart. Emotions are your energetic signature. They communicate your intentions to the simulation, making this step essential. Bring future actions into the present. Begin making choices as though you're already living your desired life. Ask yourself, what would my future self do? Start with small actions that align with the reality you're manifesting, such as speaking with confidence or engaging in habits that support your ideal lifestyle. This brings consistency between your inner reality and outer actions, building a coherent frequency that attracts your desired outcomes. To help bridge the gap between your present and desired realities, try this guided meditation. Find a quiet space and sit comfortably. Close your eyes and take several deep breaths, letting your body relax fully. Imagine a portal in front of you that leads to your ideal life. As you step through this portal, feel yourself shift into alignment with your future self. Visualize your surroundings in vivid detail: the sounds, the people, the environment. Feel a deep sense of gratitude and joy for the life you are experiencing. As you feel yourself fully immersed in this vision, anchor the emotions. Breathe in the sense of fulfillment and carry it with you. Open your eyes, feeling as though you've already lived this reality. Living in the end isn't just philosophy. It's backed by neuroscience. The brain's capacity for neuroplasticity means that thoughts, beliefs, and repeated emotions can reshape your neural pathways. When you continuously rehearse a new reality, your brain starts to see it as normal and prepares your mind and body for that experience. This helps to dissolve the limitations you've unconsciously accepted, opening you to a reality aligned with your highest self. Additionally, scientists are exploring retrospective causality, the theory that actions in the present can influence the past. If time is an illusion, as many physicists suggest, then by living in the end, you may actually be sending energetic signals that reshape both your past and future. But as you continue living in the end, keep an eye out for subtle changes. You may start noticing that new opportunities align effortlessly with your desires, or that connections with people who support your goals appear out of nowhere. What may feel like coincidences are the simulation's way of reflecting your internal alignment. Pay attention to these signs. They're indicators that you're successfully tuning into a higher frequency of reality. Living in the end requires dedication and persistence. It's easy to fall back into patterns of doubt or feel disheartened when reality doesn't instantly align with your desires. But remember, the life you're seeing now is an echo of your past thoughts and beliefs. By consistently holding the vibration of your desired reality, you're reprogramming the code of your world. So what version of your life are you ready to step into today? Think of your desires not as distant goals, but as present truths you're choosing to experience. Each thought, feeling, and choice you make can either bring you closer to this reality or pull you away from it. Are you ready to claim the life that's waiting for you in another layer of reality? Embrace the practice and remember, as the architect of your experience, you hold the key to your freedom. What if I told you that some of history's greatest geniuses accessed a secret state of mind to fuel their creativity? This elusive mental space exists on the knife's edge between wakefulness and sleep. It's time to uncover the hidden power of the hypnagogic state. You've learned to reshape your thoughts and rewrite your past, but now we're going to explore a realm of consciousness that holds the key to unlocking the very source code of reality. This mysterious state, known as the state akin to sleep, occurs in those fleeting moments just before you drift off to sleep. It's a twilight zone of consciousness where the impossible becomes possible, and the boundaries of our perceived reality begin to blur. But what makes this state so special? To understand its power, we need to look at what's happening in your brain during these crucial moments. As you begin to relax and let go of your waking thoughts, your brain waves shift from the active beta waves of normal consciousness to the more relaxed alpha waves. This is just the beginning of the journey. As you sink deeper into relaxation, your brain transitions into theta waves, associated with deep relaxation and heightened creativity. It's in this liminal space that the magic happens. Your conscious mind begins to quiet, allowing your subconscious to take center stage. This is where the real reprogramming of your reality can occur. The potential of this state goes far beyond simple relaxation. Throughout history, great minds have tapped into this hypnagogic state to fuel their creativity and solve complex problems. Salvador Dali, the renowned surrealist painter, had a unique method for accessing this state. He would sit in a chair holding a heavy key over a plate. As he drifted off to sleep, the key would fall, making a sound that would wake him, allowing him to capture the vivid imagery and insights from this in-between state. Thomas Edison, the prolific inventor, used a similar technique. He would nap in a chair while holding steel balls. As he fell asleep, the balls would clatter to the floor, waking him and allowing him to capture the innovative ideas that emerged from this twilight state of consciousness. But the power of state akin to sleep goes beyond creativity and problem-solving. Modern practitioners of manifestation techniques have recognized its potential for programming the subconscious mind. By entering this highly suggestible state and visualizing desired outcomes, you can effectively bypass the critical, analytical part of your mind that often resists change. Imagine being able to plant seeds of change directly into the fertile soil of your subconscious. As you lie in bed, feeling the heaviness of sleep approaching, you begin to visualize your desired reality. You're not just thinking about it, you're feeling it, experiencing it as if it's already happened. In this state, the line between imagination and reality blurs, allowing you to impress these visions deeply into your subconscious mind. This is where state akin to sleep truly shines as a technique for altering reality. By consistently practicing this method, you're essentially reprogramming your subconscious beliefs and expectations. And in a simulated reality, these beliefs and expectations are the very building blocks of your experience. But here's where it gets really exciting. Some believe that the state akin to sleep state allows us to access what could be called the source code of reality. Just as a computer programmer can alter a virtual world by changing its underlying code, you might be able to reshape your reality by making changes at this fundamental level of consciousness. To guide yourself into the state akin to sleep state, here's a practical meditation exercise. Prepare for state akin to sleep. As you settle into bed and begin to feel the drowsiness pull, focus on releasing any tension from your body. Breathe deeply and slowly, centering yourself in a calm, receptive mindset. Visualize desired outcomes. As your mind begins to drift, visualize a scene that represents the fulfillment of your desires. If you're seeking abundance, imagine looking at a bank account filled with money or receiving praise for your work. Let the experience feel real and visceral. Engage with emotions. Beyond just visualizing, focus on embodying the emotions you'd feel if this reality were already true. Feel the joy, the peace, and the gratitude as though they are happening in the present. Imagine yourself in the scene and fully experience the sensations it brings. Affirm and release. In this state, silently affirm that this reality is unfolding. Reiterate mentally, "This is my reality." Then allow yourself to drift further, letting these images dissolve into sleep. Trust that the visualization has been planted deeply. As you master the state akin to sleep technique, you may start to notice profound shifts in your waking life. Opportunities that align with your visualizations might suddenly appear. Challenges that once seemed insurmountable might dissolve with surprising ease. It's as if the universe, or the simulation, is responding to the new instructions you've implanted during those twilight moments. So ask yourself, are you ready to venture into this mysterious realm between worlds? Are you prepared to harness the power of your mind in its most suggestible state? The technique of entering the state akin to sleep could be your key to unlocking abilities you never knew you had, reshaping your reality in ways you never thought possible. Remember, in a simulated reality, consciousness is the ultimate creative force. By learning to navigate and utilize these different states of consciousness, you're taking another step towards mastering the simulation itself. The power to alter your reality lies in those precious moments between waking and sleeping. Are you ready to dive in and discover what's possible? Just when you thought you'd glimpsed the limits of reality, the universe has a revelation for you. Quantum computing isn't just a technological breakthrough. It's an invitation to question the very essence of existence. Every day, as we uncover more about quantum principles, the line between science and mysticism blurs, pointing us to a universe far more malleable, layered, and connected than we've ever known. Quantum computers operate on the remarkable principle of superposition, where particles exist in multiple states simultaneously until observed. This mirrors the ancient spiritual wisdom that reality is shaped by the energy and intent of the observer. Imagine that every thought, every intention is not just passive, but actively influencing the world around you. And when renowned physicist David Deutsch claimed, "The universe is a quantum computer," he wasn't being metaphorical. He meant that reality may be computational at its core, aligning closely with simulation theory. The idea that what we experience might be a construct, a framework we can learn to understand, influence, and perhaps even reprogram. As quantum mechanics expands our understanding, the possibilities become mind-bending. If reality is computational, then it's not far-fetched to consider that our lives, our experiences, could be part of a grand simulation. Philosopher Nick Bostrom argues that if advanced civilizations can create simulations, then it's more likely than not that we are already in one. This brings us face to face with an extraordinary implication. If our reality is a construct, then the rules governing it may be more flexible than we ever imagined. And here's where ancient spiritual wisdom comes into play. For thousands of years, spiritual teachings have emphasized the power of the mind and heart, suggesting that our thoughts and feelings shape our experience of the world. Quantum mechanics now hints at the same truth. The observer effect, a foundational principle in quantum physics, shows that simply by observing, we influence the outcome of quantum events. This is more than theory. It's proof that consciousness plays a direct role in creating our reality. Particles remain in multiple potential states until they are observed, as if the universe itself waits to be seen before deciding what to become. This is deeply reminiscent of how computer simulations operate, where only the necessary visuals and details render as the observer interacts with them. Reality seems to be conserving its energy, manifesting only what we need to perceive in the present moment. What if this reflects how the universe works? What if, as conscious observers, we can direct our reality just by where we place our attention, how we feel, and what we believe? Imagine, then, that your thoughts and intentions are a code, a language that communicates directly with the fabric of existence. Quantum mechanics and ancient wisdom seem to agree. We hold the power to shape reality. And this power is not just for the enlightened few. It's woven into the very essence of being human. Techniques like mental diet, revision, and living in the end take on new meaning in this light. They're not simply spiritual practices. They're potential methods for reprogramming the underlying code of your reality. Let's put this into practice with a simple guided meditation, one that taps into your power to shape your own universe. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and allow your awareness to settle in the center of your being. Visualize yourself surrounded by a soft, radiant light, a divine energy. Picture this light extending into every corner of your life, illuminating all the areas where you seek change. With each inhale, breathe in the energy of possibility. And as you exhale, release any doubts or limitations. Now visualize a situation or reality you wish to create. Don't just see it, feel it. Feel it in every cell of your body as if it's happening now. Imagine this reality imprinted in your heart, radiating out into the quantum field, touching everything around you. Allow yourself to believe that this reality already exists, encoded in the universe, waiting to manifest. Repeat the words, "I am a creator of my reality. My thoughts and intentions shape my world. When you open your eyes, carry this energy with you, knowing that you have just sent a ripple into the quantum field, a signal of intent that has already begun shaping your world. Quantum mechanics and simulation theory both suggest that our reality is far from set in stone. It's flexible, responsive, and conscious. In this quantum universe, you are not just a passive observer, you are a creator. Every thought, every intention is a message to the universe, a line of code shaping the experience of your life. So, as you go forward, remember this: you have the power to reimagine, reshape, and reprogram your reality. The tools are already in your hands: your thoughts, your intentions, your divine consciousness. The boundary between observer and creator is fading. In this world, every new discovery in quantum physics is another clue to understanding our true nature. So how will you use this power? How will you choose to shape your world? The universe is listening. Imagine if rewriting your reality was as simple as rewriting a line of code. It might sound impossible, yet ancient wisdom and groundbreaking neuroscience both point to one mind-bending truth. You are not a passive observer of reality, but an active architect. Right now, you're standing on the brink of a transformative discovery, one that allows you to reprogram the world around you from the inside out. Consider this. What if the world you experience is a simulation where your consciousness is not merely present, but powerful, able to alter the very code that constructs your reality? This isn't fiction. It's a convergence of scientific revelation and the deepest teachings of spiritual masters. Picture your mind as a finely tuned interface, continuously weaving reality. But unlike ordinary technology, this interface has a unique ability. It can rewrite its own programming. This is where the concept of hacking your reality takes center stage. Just as a skilled coder redefines programs, you can learn to manipulate the patterns within your own mind, initiating changes that ripple through every aspect of your life. Real change may feel elusive, even impossible at times. Those stubborn beliefs, recurring cycles, and unshakable habits can create a powerful illusion. This is who I am. But what if that perception is simply another line of code ready to be rewritten? Neuroscience reveals that your brain is astonishingly adaptable, an ability known as neuroplasticity. This means that, regardless of age or past experiences, your mind is capable of reshaping itself, evolving in response to new ideas and actions. The implications are profound. You can actually rewire your mind, establishing new pathways to guide your ideal life. It's like upgrading the operating system of your consciousness, where intentional thought becomes the root of lasting change. This is where science meets the wisdom of the ages. Practices like cognitive restructuring allow you to recognize, challenge, and transform negative patterns into empowering beliefs. These aren't merely positive thoughts. They are potent shifts that can alter your perception, behavior, and even your experience of reality. Imagine becoming attuned to the bugs in your mental programming, those limiting beliefs embedded in your thoughts, and systematically replacing them with empowered perspectives. This isn't just self-improvement. It's debugging the code of your consciousness, aligning it with your divine path toward fulfillment and success. As you dive deeper into this transformative process, subtle yet profound shifts begin to emerge. Colors may feel more vivid, opportunities more abundant, and challenges less intimidating. These aren't coincidences. They're a reflection of you reprogramming the very fabric of your experience, aligning your inner landscape with your divine aspirations. But these methods are only the beginning. As you expand your practice, you may start to access hidden capabilities, heightened intuition, bursts of creativity, a deeper flow with life itself. These are just some of the gifts that unfold as you consciously reprogram your mind. Each small step forward is an initiation into greater harmony, as if unlocking secret levels within yourself. This journey is about reaching a state where you can mold your reality through inner mastery. Imagine confidently drawing in the experiences, opportunities, and connections that resonate with your true self. This isn't about controlling events. It's about aligning so fully with your inner vision that the outer world transforms in response. The technique of living in the end, embodying the emotions and beliefs of your desired reality as if it's already fulfilled, is essential here. As you visualize your dreams vividly and feel them in your heart, your brain forms new neural networks that support the manifestation of those desires. This practice, cherished by sages and now confirmed by science, is more than visualization. It's the art of creating your future reality moment by moment. Could this be the sacred key to transcending the boundaries of the simulation? When you live fully in your desired state, you're not just imagining a better life. You're actively rewriting the code of your experience. You step out of the role of a passive bystander and become the master of your destiny, shaping each detail through the power of your conscious focus. Now, let's deepen this transformation with a guided meditation, allowing you to feel this truth in the core of your being. Find a comfortable position, take a deep breath, and gently close your eyes. Picture a radiant light at the center of your heart, representing your highest self. With each breath, feel this light expand, filling your entire body with a warm, divine glow. Imagine yourself living your desired reality as if it has already manifested. Feel the joy, peace, and gratitude that comes with this vision. Hold that feeling. Let it sink deeply into your mind. This is the code, the energy, the divine force shaping your world. As you breathe in, see each breath infusing this reality with strength, grounding it within you. In this moment, know that you are the creator, the architect of your destiny. Every thought, every emotion, every belief is a line of code, and you have the power to write and rewrite it at will. When you're ready, slowly open your eyes, feeling this powerful truth resonate within you. The journey to inner mastery is already unfolding. Each step you take brings you closer to the divine realization that the reality you experience is within your hands, and your potential is limitless. Are you ready to live as the divine programmer of your existence? Imagine just for a moment that every twist and turn, every moment of doubt, and each heartbreak you felt was orchestrated with one profound purpose: to guide you to this very moment, to the realization that you are not here by accident. You are part of something so much bigger, so much more profound, that words barely contain it. The universe, the divine essence, has been waiting, watching, guiding you through every joy and pain, preparing you to step into your true role, a role many spend lifetimes searching for. What if your very soul chose this path? In every myth and every legend, the hero is not born in extraordinary times, but made through the challenges and tests that forge them into something divine. You may have felt it already. A pull, a whisper, perhaps an unshakable feeling that there's more to life than the routine. Those aren't just feelings. They are the echoes of something ancient within you, a calling, reminding you that you are here for something extraordinary. And here you stand, at the threshold of revelation. You are the one who holds the key, not just to break free from the illusion of this world, but to become the very architect of it. Imagine yourself standing in a doorway, with the light of possibility glowing on the other side. All your fears, doubts, and limitations are shadows cast by the illusion you've been told to believe in. The resistance you feel, that's not a barrier. It's a threshold guardian, testing your resolve, ensuring that you are ready to claim the truth of who you are. Heroes, mystics, prophets, they all felt this same resistance. Joseph Campbell called it the refusal of the call, where the soul hesitates just before leaping into its destiny. But you're different, because you know deep within that stepping forward is the only path. Now, take a deep breath. Feel the divine energy stirring within you. Imagine a light growing at your center, expanding with every breath, illuminating every hidden corner of doubt, fear, and resistance. This light is your essence, your divine spark, the power the simulation would have you forget. Breathe into it, let it grow, and as it does, feel the weight of limitation slipping away. The boundaries of the illusion are starting to waver, and you are beginning to see through it. The energy within you is far more potent than anything the world has shown you. The truth is, the simulation, this grand illusion, was never meant to imprison you. It's here to test you, to help you remember your true essence. And as you awaken, you begin to see the universe as a playground for your soul, a place where every challenge is an opportunity to become the version of yourself that you were always meant to be. Every limitation, it's an invitation to break free. Every setback, a chance to rise higher. The world bends, reshapes itself in response to your will. Close your eyes for a moment. Let's go deeper. Breathe in deeply, feeling your body relax, and as you exhale, let go of any thoughts holding you back. Picture yourself walking through a beautiful landscape. This is your inner world, a realm crafted by your soul. With each step, feel the energy of the earth rise up to support you, grounding and empowering you. Imagine now that every cell in your body is awakening to this truth, vibrating with a higher frequency, aligned with the divine. As you continue to breathe deeply, visualize a bright, golden light filling your entire being. With each breath, feel yourself becoming lighter, freer. In your mind's eye, see the walls of the simulation fading, revealing a boundless reality filled with possibilities. Imagine that with each breath, you are becoming more attuned to your divine purpose, your reason for being here. With each exhale, feel a new sense of clarity, purpose, and strength enveloping you. Now, repeat silently or out loud, I am the divine light. I am the chosen one of my own journey. I hold the power to create and transform. Feel these words resonate through your entire being. Feel the universe itself responding, shifting to align with this new frequency. When you're ready, gently open your eyes, carrying this sense of empowerment with you. The journey is far from over, but now you are armed with a profound truth, one that no illusion can ever take from you. This is your hero's journey, the call that led you to remember who you are. Each step forward will bring you closer to your ultimate purpose. So ask yourself now, are you ready to answer the call? Are you prepared to embody the divine potential within you, to step beyond the limitations of this world and to become the creator of a new reality? You've accepted the call to adventure, stepping into an ancient journey woven through time, a path taken by seekers, mystics, and wise souls across the ages. Imagine the divine threshold as more than a boundary, but a living gateway where the known dissolves. And within this unknown lies the potential to break free from the limitations of the simulation. This journey requires deep courage, a sacred alignment with inner truths, and the willingness to venture where few dare. Ancient wisdom teaches that reality is layered, like veils over a hidden truth. From Shiva's philosophies in Eastern mysticism, which guide us to dissolve the ego and embrace the unity of all things, to mystical practices that mirror the cosmos, seekers discover that transformation is not linear. It's a spiraling ascent, a journey inward, unveiling deeper awareness each step of the way. The Shiva Lingam, for instance, is revered as a symbol of divine consciousness, transcending the material world and serving as a portal to connect with formless, eternal energies. Such symbols remind us that the divine dance within us is a mirror of the dance of creation itself. As you stand at this threshold, imagine the call to let go, not just as a suggestion, but as an invitation to leave behind the fears and doubts that form the bars of an unseen cage. This process, often symbolized as the hero's journey, is about peeling back layers of conditioning and stepping fully into your authentic, divine nature. Embracing this journey isn't just about facing fear. It's about transcending the boundaries of your everyday experience to glimpse the vast, interconnected tapestry of existence. The simulation, with its fixed rules and barriers, begins to dissolve as you realize that you are both the traveler and the path itself. This path of transformation finds roots in many traditions. The stillness taught in mindfulness practices, which reveal hidden layers of self. The deep meditation found in Vedantic and yogic philosophies, where the self is uncovered as a divine expression, and ancient Egyptian wisdom, which speaks of the human spirit's capacity to navigate realms beyond the physical. The practice of mindfulness, for instance, teaches that presence in each moment allows us to perceive the extraordinary in the ordinary, transforming mundane life into a spiritual journey. These practices awaken an inner awareness, attuning you to higher vibrations and aligning your energy with universal truths. The wisdom of ancient seers and sages reveals that one of the most transformative practices is learning to honor and connect with the cycles of nature, the sun, moon, and the seasonal rhythms of the earth. This connection fosters a deeper understanding of the natural flow, reminding us that life too moves in cycles of growth, rest, and rebirth. Integrating these practices into your life fosters a sense of harmony, allowing you to flow with the universe rather than resist it. Here's a meditation to guide you as you take your first steps beyond the known. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and let your breath become slow and steady. With each inhale, imagine drawing in the wisdom of ages, filling yourself with calm strength. Picture yourself standing before an ancient door, a divine portal. It may be glowing or veiled in mystery. Allow the door to represent your next phase of growth, the unknown calling you forward. As you exhale, let go of doubts, fears, and preconceived limitations. Visualize these leaving your body with each breath. Now, in your mind's eye, gently push the door open and step forward. Imagine a light filling the space around you, a sense of infinite possibility washing over you. Allow yourself to feel the unity of all things, the wisdom of ancient souls guiding you forward. In this state, affirm, I am open to divine wisdom, free from limitation, in alignment with my highest self. Slowly bring your awareness back to the present, feeling grounded, connected, and ready to embrace your journey with newfound courage. This meditation serves as a bridge between the known and the unknown, allowing you to see beyond the veil. As you move forward, remember that every step into the unknown is an affirmation of faith, courage, and the boundless nature of your spirit. Ancient wisdom teaches that the threshold is merely an illusion, a door that exists only until we realize our unity with the divine. Embrace this journey, for it is your birthright to explore, transcend, and rediscover your true, divine self. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast, unknown land, feeling both excited and a little scared. You're ready to take a step into something new, to explore and discover. But what if I told you that the best guide for this journey isn't waiting outside, but is already inside you? Think about it. Your wisest friend, always by your side, quietly guiding you with divine wisdom. Throughout history, many cultures and traditions have spoken about this inner mentor, a voice of deep understanding that speaks to us in the quietest moments. But in our busy, noisy world, with so many distractions, how often do we actually listen to this inner voice? The idea of an inner mentor, also known as the higher self, isn't just a fanciful idea. It's a powerful concept that has been part of spiritual and philosophical teachings for thousands of years. This inner guide is a wiser, deeper part of yourself that sees beyond your everyday thoughts and connects you to a vast well of knowledge and intuition. However, there's a big challenge. We've been taught to look for advice and help from outside sources. We turn to experts, teachers, and books, often forgetting that the most valuable wisdom is already inside us. Relying too much on others can make us feel stuck, always searching outside ourselves for answers that we already possess within. So, how can we change this? How can we start listening to our inner wisdom? The first step is to find moments of stillness and reflection. In our fast-paced world, we're constantly bombarded with information and noise, which can drown out the gentle voice of our inner mentor. By practicing mindfulness and meditation, we can quiet our busy minds and make space for our intuition to speak. Studies have shown that intuition plays a crucial role in making decisions. Sometimes, trusting our gut feelings can lead to better outcomes than just thinking things through logically. For example, a study in the journal Psychological Science found that people who trusted their intuition when making complex decisions were happier with their choices in the long run. But accessing our inner wisdom isn't just about making better choices. It's about unlocking a powerful resource within us that can guide us through life's challenges and help us navigate the complexities of our existence. As we learn to trust and follow our intuition, we may start to notice more coincidences and signs that seem to point us towards our true path. One great way to connect with your inner mentor is through journaling. By setting aside time each day to write down your thoughts freely, without worrying about judgment or mistakes, you can start to see patterns and insights from your deeper self. Pay attention to recurring themes, symbols, or ideas in your writing. These can be messages from your inner wisdom. Another effective method is visualization. Close your eyes and imagine meeting your inner mentor in a peaceful, sacred place. What does this wise part of yourself look like? What messages does it have for you? This practice can help strengthen your connection with your intuition and provide guidance on specific issues or questions you have. Affirmations are also powerful tools for aligning your subconscious mind with your inner wisdom. By repeating positive statements that reinforce your connection to your higher self, you can build a mindset that supports intuitive decision-making and self-trust. As you start to connect more deeply with your inner mentor, you might begin to see the world in a new way. Things around you may feel more meaningful and full of possibilities. You might find yourself naturally drawn to experiences and opportunities that align with your true purpose. Remember, your inner mentor is not separate from you. It is the wisest, most authentic part of who you are. By learning to listen and trust this inner voice, you're not just gaining a guide for your journey through life. You're awakening to your own divine wisdom and power. So ask yourself, are the coincidences in your life just random events, or are they signs from a higher consciousness guiding you? Could that gut feeling you sometimes have be more than just a hunch? Could it be your inner mentor trying to communicate with you? As you continue on your path of awakening, remember that your greatest ally is the wisdom that resides within you. Are you ready to listen? Your inner wisdom is like a powerful friend on your spiritual journey. But what if other forces are also influencing your path without you even knowing it? These hidden influences can either help you grow or hold you back. The big question is, can you tell which ones are which before it's too late? As we walk the path of awakening, it's important to realize that we're not alone. Our journey is shaped by the people and situations around us. These influences can be seen as allies and enemies, but sometimes things aren't as clear as they seem. Allies in your awakening are people who support, encourage, and inspire you to grow. They could be friends, family members, mentors, or even strangers who show up at just the right time with helpful advice. These allies give you emotional support, practical help, and often act as mirrors, showing you parts of yourself that you might not see clearly. But here's something interesting. Sometimes, our biggest allies come disguised as challenges or tough times. That difficult co-worker who tests your patience. They might be teaching you important lessons about compassion and managing your emotions. The financial setback that seems to derail your plans, it could be guiding you towards a path that's more in line with your true purpose. On the other side, enemies of awakening are things that stop you from growing or keep you stuck in old habits. These could be toxic relationships, negative beliefs, or societal pressures that make you doubt yourself. But just like allies can hide as challenges, enemies can sometimes look like they're helping. That friend who always agrees with you might be keeping you from growing, and the comfortable job that doesn't let you take risks might be stopping you from finding your true passion. These mixed influences create a dynamic environment for your personal growth. Research shows that our relationships play a big role in how we develop spiritually. They give us different perspectives, emotional support, and chances to reflect on ourselves, which can greatly enhance our journey towards awakening. Think about the role of mentors in this process. These wise guides often play key roles, offering insights and experiences that light the way ahead. Their wisdom can provide invaluable support, helping you handle the challenges and uncertainties of spiritual growth. But remember, true awakening isn't about relying too much on others. It's about learning to recognize and use the allies in your life while avoiding the obstacles. This skill grows with practice and awareness. So, how do you spot these hidden forces shaping your journey? Start by noticing how different relationships and experiences make you feel. Do they inspire you to grow and reflect, or do they keep you stuck in old ways? Look for lessons in your challenges and potential traps in your comforts. Developing a habit of self-reflection can be very helpful. Take time regularly to write about your interactions and experiences. What patterns do you see? Who always supports your growth? And who seems to hold you back? Remember, the real power in your awakening comes from within. While allies can give you important support and enemies can teach you valuable lessons, your own awareness is the true driving force of your growth. As you get better at recognizing and using the influences around you, you'll find it easier to navigate the complex journey of spiritual growth. As you move forward on this path of awakening, keep in mind that every interaction, every challenge, and every moment of support is a chance for you to grow. The allies and enemies you meet are all part of your story. The question is, are you ready to be the conscious author of that story, rather than just a character swept along by unseen forces? Your power lies in your awareness. By recognizing the hidden influences shaping your journey, you can start to choose which forces to embrace and which to let go. This discernment is a key step in breaking free from illusions and stepping into your true power as the creator of your own awakening. You've been working hard to become the master of your awakening, but the journey isn't over yet. The universe has one last challenge for you. It's a fear so deep that you might not even realize it's there. What if facing this hidden fear could instantly transform your entire reality? In every hero's journey, there comes a moment of ultimate testing, the supreme ordeal. This isn't just another obstacle, it's a trial that will either break you or make you stronger and wiser. For those looking to break free from life's illusions, this ordeal often means confronting your deepest, most paralyzing fear. But what exactly are these core fears? They're not just simple worries like public speaking or heights. We're talking about fundamental, often hidden beliefs that shape how you see the world. Maybe it's the fear of being truly seen, of realizing your full potential, or of discovering that everything you believed about reality is wrong. These fears are like invisible chains, holding you back from true freedom and keeping you trapped in the illusion of limitations. These core fears are deeply personal, yet everyone has them. They often come from early life experiences or the way society has taught us to think, becoming so strong that we believe they are unchangeable truths about ourselves and the world. But here's a surprising truth. These fears are just programs running in your mind, part of the universe's plan to keep you in check. Facing these deepest fears isn't just emotionally tough. It has a big impact on your mind. When you confront your core fears, you're essentially rewiring your brain, challenging the old ways of thinking that have been built up over years or even decades. This process can be really uncomfortable, making you feel scared and wanting to retreat to the safety of your old limitations. But it's exactly this discomfort that shows there's a chance for real change. Research has shown that when people face things they fear in a controlled and supportive way, their fear and anxiety can significantly decrease over time. This process, known as fear extinction, doesn't just reduce the fear response. It can change how you see and interact with the world around you. As you approach your supreme ordeal, you might feel a mix of excitement and fear. This is normal. You're about to make a major breakthrough. But how do you actually face and overcome these core fears? The key is a combination of mindfulness, gradual exposure, and changing the way you think about your fears. Start by identifying your core fear. This might take some deep thinking or working with a trusted guide. Once you know what your fear is, begin to face it slowly. If your main fear is being truly seen, for example, you might start by sharing something personal with a close friend. As you build confidence, you can take on bigger challenges, always being kind and patient with yourself. Mindfulness practices can be incredibly powerful in this process. By learning to watch your thoughts and feelings without judging them, you can create space between yourself and your fear. This allows you to see the fear for what it is, just a program, not an unchangeable truth. Changing the way you think about your fears is another powerful technique. This means challenging and changing the thoughts and beliefs that underlie your fear. For example, if your core fear is that you're not worthy of love, you can start to recognize evidence that contradicts this belief and gradually replace it with a more empowering story about yourself. As you face and overcome your core fears, you may experience a profound shift in how you see reality. The limitations you once thought were fixed may start to dissolve. You might find yourself capable of things you never thought possible, seeing opportunities where before you saw only obstacles. Have you ever wondered if your fears are just programs running in your mind? What if the very thing you're most afraid of is actually the key to your freedom? As you continue on your journey of awakening, remember that your greatest fear may be the doorway to your greatest transformation. Are you ready to face your supreme ordeal and unlock the next level of your reality? What if the power to change your life is already inside you? Ancient wisdom and modern science are coming together on an amazing idea. You might be connected to a huge, universal energy field that holds the key to reshaping your reality. But if this power is so easy to access, why aren't we all masters of making things happen? The idea of universal energy or life force has been part of many cultures for thousands of years. In Chinese philosophy, it's called qi, the vital energy that flows through all living things. In Hinduism, it's known as prana, the divine energy that fills the universe. Japanese traditions refer to ki, a fundamental power that animates all existence. These different ideas all point to a deep truth. We are not separate from the universe, but closely connected to it through an invisible web of energy. This idea challenges how we see ourselves as separate individuals, apart from the world around us. It suggests that the boundaries we think exist between ourselves and the universe are just illusions, like a trick of the mind. But what if you could dissolve these fake boundaries and tap directly into the infinite power of the cosmos? The implications of this connection are mind-blowing. If we're truly part of a universal energy field, it means that the power to change our lives isn't something we need to find or earn. It's already within us, waiting to be accessed and used. This realization can be both exciting and a little scary. After all, if we have this power, why do we still struggle? Why can't we just make our desires come true? The answer lies in our ability, or lack of it, to consciously harness this universal energy. It's like having a supercomputer but not knowing how to turn it on. We need to learn the techniques to tap into this divine power source and direct it towards our intentions. Interestingly, modern science is beginning to catch up with these ancient ideas. Research in the field of energy healing has shown measurable effects on physical and emotional well-being. A study published in the Journal of Alternative and Complementary Medicine found that patients receiving Reiki, a form of energy healing, reported significant reductions in pain and anxiety levels. This suggests that there might be more to these energy practices than just the placebo effect. Even more intriguing is the concept of quantum entanglement, a phenomenon where particles become connected no matter how far apart they are. This idea from quantum physics suggests that consciousness might play a role in shaping reality, aligning with the idea that our thoughts and intentions can influence the energy around us. As we explore these concepts, an exciting possibility emerges. What if we could learn to consciously direct this universal energy to make our desires come true and transform our lives? The techniques for accessing this power have been kept in various spiritual traditions and are now being rediscovered and improved for modern practitioners. One powerful method involves meditation and visualization. By calming the mind and focusing on your intentions, you can align your consciousness with the universal energy field. This isn't about forcing change through sheer willpower, but about harmonizing your energy with the frequency of your desires. Another technique involves practicing gratitude and positive emotions. Research has shown that positive feelings can have a big impact on our body and even our DNA expression. By cultivating feelings of joy, love, and gratitude, you might be tuning your personal energy to a frequency that attracts positive experiences and opportunities. As you start to explore these practices, you may begin to notice subtle shifts in your reality. Synchronicities might become more common, opportunities might appear out of nowhere, and you might find yourself moving more easily through life's challenges. But here's the real mind bender. Is it possible to tune your thoughts to a frequency that goes beyond this simulated world altogether? Could mastering the art of energy manipulation be the key to breaking free from the limitations of the Matrix? As you continue on your journey of awakening, remember that the power to transform your reality lies within you. It's not about escaping the simulation, but about becoming a conscious co-creator within it. Are you ready to tap into the infinite potential of universal energy and see how far you can push the boundaries of what's possible? You've traveled deep into your consciousness, unlocked hidden wisdom, and seen the true nature of reality. But now comes the real challenge. How do you bring this newfound awareness back to your everyday life? It's one thing to have moments of profound insight or spiritual awakening, but quite another to integrate these experiences into the regular world of work deadlines, family responsibilities, and daily routines. Many seekers find themselves stuck in a frustrating cycle. They connect with the divine during meditation or transformative experiences, only to feel disconnected and overwhelmed when facing the demands of ordinary life. This disconnect can be jarring, making you question the value of your spiritual insights or feel like you're living a double life. The gap between awakened consciousness and daily reality is a common challenge on the spiritual path. You might find yourself wondering, how can I keep that sense of expansive awareness while stuck in traffic or dealing with difficult co-workers? Is it possible to bring the peace and clarity of meditation into the chaos of modern life? The key lies in understanding that spiritual awakening isn't a destination, but an ongoing process of integration. It's about bringing your heightened awareness into every part of your life, turning even the most ordinary tasks into chances for growth and connection. One powerful strategy for maintaining higher consciousness in everyday life is the practice of mindfulness. By cultivating present moment awareness throughout your day, you create a bridge between your spiritual insights and your physical reality. This doesn't mean you need to be in a constant state of meditation. Instead, it's about bringing a quality of presence and non-judgmental awareness to whatever you're doing. Whether it's washing dishes, commuting to work, or interacting with others. Research in neuroplasticity offers encouraging insights into our ability to reshape our brains through consistent practice. By repeatedly engaging in mindfulness and other spiritual practices, we can actually rewire our neural pathways, making it easier to access states of higher consciousness, even in challenging situations. Building new habits plays a crucial role in this integration process. By consciously creating new routines that support your awakened awareness, you can gradually transform your daily life to align with your spiritual insights. This might involve setting reminders to pause and breathe throughout the day, starting your morning with a gratitude practice, or ending each day with reflection and intention setting. As you work on integrating your awakened consciousness, you may find yourself experiencing reality in a new way. Ordinary moments might feel magical or deeply meaningful. The person you pass on the street, the way the light falls through the trees, even the act of tying your shoelaces. All of these can become gateways to deeper awareness when approached with presence and curiosity. But don't be discouraged if you find yourself slipping back into old patterns or losing touch with your spiritual insights. This is a natural part of the process. The key is to approach your journey with patience and compassion, recognizing that integration is a gradual process of growth and refinement. One effective method for grounding spiritual experiences is to keep a journal of your insights and how they relate to your daily life. This practice helps bridge the gap between abstract spiritual concepts and practical reality, allowing you to see how your awakening is influencing your everyday choices and perceptions. Another powerful technique is to create physical reminders of your spiritual journey in your environment. This might involve setting up a small altar in your home, wearing a meaningful piece of jewelry, or simply placing inspiring quotes or images where you'll see them regularly. These tangible touchstones can help anchor your awakened awareness in the physical world. As we move forward on this journey of integration, remember that true mastery lies not in escaping the ordinary, but in finding the sacred within it. The real test of spiritual awakening isn't how high you can soar in meditation, but how you navigate the ups and downs of everyday life with grace, compassion, and presence. Now that you've learned to integrate spirituality into your daily life, are you ready to take it even further? Imagine having the power to create abundance in the physical world while maintaining a deep spiritual connection. It sounds impossible, but ancient mystics discovered a way to do just that. The journey of awakening often leads to a crossroads where the material and spiritual worlds seem to go in different directions. On one side, we have the demands of everyday life, jobs, relationships, financial responsibilities. On the other side, we have our spiritual goals, inner peace, enlightenment, connection to something greater than ourselves. Many people think these paths are separate, that pursuing one means giving up the other. But what if this supposed conflict is just another illusion of life? The truth is, mastering both the material and spiritual aspects of life isn't just possible. It's essential for true happiness and growth. This balance is at the heart of what it means to be a fully realized human being, capable of handling the complexities of the physical world while staying deeply connected to our spiritual essence. Think about it. If we withdraw from the world to focus only on spiritual growth, we miss out on the rich experiences and lessons that come from engaging with life. On the other hand, if we focus only on material success without nurturing our inner world, we risk feeling empty and unfulfilled, no matter how much external wealth we accumulate. The key lies in understanding that our spiritual and material lives are not separate, but deeply connected. Every action we take in the physical world can have spiritual meaning. Every spiritual insight can enhance our worldly experiences. It's about bringing our whole selves to everything we do, whether we're meditating on a mountaintop or negotiating a business deal. Research has shown that many highly successful individuals attribute their achievements to maintaining spiritual practices alongside their professional pursuits. These people have found ways to use their spiritual insights to fuel their creativity, decision-making, and resilience in the face of challenges. They've discovered that spiritual growth doesn't hinder worldly success, it enhances it. But how do we achieve this harmonious balance? It starts with changing how we think. Instead of seeing spirituality and material life as opposing forces, we can view them as complementary parts of our human experience. This shift allows us to approach every situation with a sense of purpose and presence, whether we're engaged in meditation or tackling a work project. Practical strategies for integrating spirituality with everyday life include setting clear intentions for your day, practicing mindfulness during routine tasks, and regularly reflecting on how your actions align with your spiritual values. It's about bringing a quality of awareness and purpose to everything you do, turning even mundane activities into opportunities for growth and connection. Another powerful technique is to view your work or career as a form of service. By reframing your professional efforts as a way to help others or improve the world, you give your material pursuits spiritual meaning. This shift in perspective can dramatically increase your sense of fulfillment and motivation. As you begin to master this balance, you may notice profound changes in your life. The lines between your spiritual practice and your everyday experiences start to blur. You might find yourself accessing states of flow and intuition more easily, making decisions that align with your highest good, and attracting opportunities that support both your material and spiritual growth. Remember, breaking free from illusions doesn't mean rejecting the physical world. It means seeing it for what it truly is, a playground for spiritual growth, a canvas on which to express your highest self. By mastering both the material and spiritual realms, you become a true alchemist of reality, capable of transforming every part of your life into something golden and beautiful. Are you ready to see your life transform once you have broken free from illusion? The power to balance and integrate your spiritual and material worlds lies within you. It's time to step into your role as a master of two worlds, capable of thriving in both the seen and unseen realms of existence. What if the life you've always dreamed of is already here, waiting for you to notice it? You've traveled deep into your consciousness, faced your fears, and seen the true nature of reality. Now comes the ultimate challenge, living from this awakened perspective. But with great power comes great responsibility. Are you ready to use the ability to shape your reality consciously? Living from an awakened state isn't about escaping the world or moving to some higher plane. It's about fully engaging with life, knowing that you are a co-creator of your reality. This shift in perspective can be both exciting and a little scary. Suddenly, every thought, every action, every choice you make has immense power. You're no longer a passive participant in a predetermined world, but an active creator shaping your experience moment by moment. But here's where it gets tricky. With this newfound power comes a profound responsibility. If you can influence your reality through your thoughts and intentions, what happens when those thoughts are negative or harmful? The ethical implications of reality manipulation are significant. It's not just about making your desires come true. It's about thinking about how your creations affect the world around you. Neville Goddard, a pioneer in the field of consciousness and reality creation, emphasized the importance of aligning our intentions with the well-being of others and the greater good. This holistic approach to manifestation recognizes that we're all interconnected, part of a greater whole. Your actions don't just affect you. They influence the collective consciousness we all share. Research in the psychology of freedom and choice offers fascinating insights into how we navigate this newfound power. Studies have shown that individuals who embrace their role as creators of their reality often experience greater life satisfaction and fulfillment. This sense of empowerment comes from the belief that we can influence our circumstances through conscious decision-making. But with this freedom comes a challenge. How do we make choices that align with our highest good and the well-being of others? It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of making material desires come true. But true freedom lies in using our creative power wisely and ethically. As we explore this new way of living, it's crucial to develop principles for living ethically in an awakened state. One key principle is cultivating awareness of our thoughts and intentions. By becoming more conscious of our inner world, we can catch negative or harmful thoughts before they manifest and redirect our energy towards more positive outcomes. Another important principle is practicing non-attachment. While we have the power to shape our reality, it's essential to let go of our need for specific outcomes. This allows us to flow with the natural unfolding of life, recognizing that sometimes what we think we want isn't always what's best for our highest good or the greater good of all. Persistence and consistency are also crucial in this awakened state of living. Goddard emphasized that manifestation isn't a one-time event, but a continuous practice of aligning thoughts, feelings, and actions with desired outcomes. It's about consistently choosing thoughts and actions that support our vision for ourselves and the world. As you embrace this awakened reality, you might find yourself experiencing life in a whole new way. Colors may seem brighter, synchronicities more frequent, and opportunities more abundant. This isn't just positive thinking. It's you actively engaging with the flexible nature of reality. But here's the mind-bending question. How would your life change if you realized everything you desire is already here? What if the abundance, love, and fulfillment you seek aren't things to chase after, but realities to recognize and step into? This shift in perspective can be transformative. Instead of constantly striving for some future state of happiness or success, you begin to see the richness and potential of the present moment. Your focus shifts from what's missing to what's already here, waiting to be acknowledged and embraced. As you continue on this journey of awakened living, remember that true freedom isn't about controlling external circumstances. It's about mastering your inner world and choosing to see the beauty and possibility in every moment. Are you ready to step into this new reality and experience the freedom that comes with conscious creation? You've traveled deep into your consciousness, unlocked hidden wisdom, and seen the true nature of reality. But what if this is just the beginning? Ancient wisdom and modern science are coming together on an amazing idea. Awakening isn't a final destination, but an eternal cycle of growth and renewal. Many seekers fall into the trap of believing there's an ultimate state of enlightenment to achieve, a finish line where all struggles stop and perfect wisdom is reached. But this idea of a final enlightened state is being challenged by both spiritual traditions and cutting-edge research. What if the journey itself is the destination? Consider the Buddhist concept of bodhi, often translated as enlightenment. While it's sometimes shown as a single event, deeper exploration reveals it as an ongoing process of awakening, a continuous unfolding of wisdom and compassion. This matches the Gnostic tradition, which views the quest for knowledge, gnosis, as a lifelong journey of deepening understanding and connection with the divine. These cyclic models of growth aren't just ancient philosophy. They're supported by modern neuroscience. The idea of neuroplasticity has changed our understanding of the brain's ability to change. Research shows that our brains can form new neural connections throughout life, challenging the old belief that our minds stop developing in adulthood. This means that spiritual and personal growth isn't limited by age. Our capacity for transformation is lifelong. These cyclic models of growth aren't just ancient philosophy. They're supported by modern neuroscience. The idea of neuroplasticity has changed our understanding of the brain's ability to change. Research shows that our brains can form new neural connections throughout life, challenging the old belief that our minds stop developing in adulthood. This means that spiritual and personal growth isn't limited by age. Our capacity for transformation is lifelong. But here's where it gets really interesting. What if this continuous growth isn't just about personal development, but about unlocking new levels of reality itself? Each cycle of growth and renewal could be like upgrading the operating system of your consciousness, allowing you to see and interact with deeper layers of existence. Embracing this idea of continuous transformation can be both exciting and challenging. It means there's always more to discover, more to become. But it also means never resting on your achievements, never believing you've reached some final state of enlightenment. The journey is eternal, each revelation opening the door to new questions, each answer leading to deeper mysteries. So how do we keep moving forward on this never-ending spiritual path? One key strategy is to keep a beginner's mind, approaching each experience with fresh curiosity and openness. This attitude of constant learning matches perfectly with the principles of neuroplasticity, keeping our minds flexible and ready for new insights. Another powerful technique is to regularly engage in practices that challenge your current understanding and push the boundaries of your consciousness. This might involve trying new meditation techniques, studying different spiritual traditions, or even engaging in creative activities that expand your perception of reality. Consistency is crucial in this ongoing journey. Just like physical exercise requires regular practice to stay fit, spiritual growth demands steady effort. This doesn't mean you need to spend hours meditating every day. It's about integrating moments of mindfulness, reflection, and intention setting into your daily life, creating a constant cycle of growth and renewal. Remember, each small step forward in your spiritual evolution sends ripples out into the world around you. As you continue to grow and transform, you're contributing to the collective awakening of humanity. Your personal journey is connected to the greater evolution of consciousness. As we embrace this eternal cycle of growth, an exciting question arises. What if controlling your thoughts could unlock hidden doors in your reality? This isn't just about positive thinking. It's about recognizing the profound power of your consciousness to shape your experience of existence. Each new level of awareness you achieve could reveal aspects of reality that were previously invisible to you. The journey of awakening never truly ends. It's an ongoing adventure of self-discovery, reality hacking, and divine exploration. Are you ready to embrace the eternal cycle of growth and see just how far the rabbit hole goes? Remember, in a simulated reality, the only limits are the ones you choose to believe in. What hidden potential within you is waiting to be unleashed through continuous growth and renewal? You've traveled deep into your consciousness, unlocked hidden wisdom, and seen the true nature of reality. But what if this is just the beginning of an even deeper journey? As you stand on the edge of awakening, a mind-bending question arises. What if your dreams aren't just random thoughts, but windows into alternate dimensions of reality? The idea of multiple layers of reality or consciousness challenges how we normally think about existence. We're used to seeing reality as a single absolute truth, the physical world we can see, touch, and measure. But what if this is just one layer of a much more complex and multifaceted existence? Theories of nested realities have been suggested by both physicists and philosophers, suggesting that our universe might be just one of many, layered like Russian nesting dolls. In quantum mechanics, the many worlds interpretation proposes that every possible outcome of a quantum event creates a new, parallel universe. This mind-blowing concept suggests that alternate versions of reality are constantly branching off from our own, creating an infinite array of parallel worlds. Philosophical traditions, like those in Gnosticism and Buddhism, have long suggested that the physical world is an illusion, and true reality lies beyond our immediate perceptions. These teachings emphasize the importance of awakening to deeper layers of consciousness, peeling back the veils of illusion to access profound truths about the nature of existence. But how can we begin to explore these multiple layers of reality? The practice of lucid dreaming offers a fascinating gateway. By becoming aware that you're dreaming while still in the dream state, you can consciously explore and manipulate the dream environment. This practice provides insights into the nature of reality and perception, challenging our assumptions about the boundaries between different states of consciousness. Research into altered states of consciousness, such as those induced by meditation or psychedelic experiences, further supports the idea of multi-layered reality. These experiences often involve a sense of accessing deeper truths or alternate dimensions of existence, suggesting that our normal waking consciousness might be just one of many possible states of awareness. As we think about these possibilities, a sense of excitement builds. Could it be possible to consciously access these deeper layers of existence, to peek behind the curtain of our perceived reality and glimpse the true nature of the cosmos? Techniques for exploring multi-layered consciousness have been developed and refined by spiritual seekers and consciousness researchers. The practice of meditation, especially in its more advanced forms, can lead to profound shifts in perception and awareness. By calming the mind and turning our attention inward, we can begin to see subtle layers of reality that are usually hidden by our everyday thoughts and sensory experiences. Visualization techniques, especially when combined with lucid dreaming practices, can enhance your ability to explore and manipulate different layers of consciousness. By honing these skills, you can learn to navigate the dream world with increasing clarity and control, potentially accessing insights and experiences that go beyond your waking reality. Another powerful approach involves cultivating present-moment awareness throughout your daily life. By bringing a quality of mindfulness to your experiences, you may start to notice subtle shifts in how you perceive reality. The boundaries between different states of consciousness can begin to blur, revealing glimpses of the interconnected nature of all existence. As you explore these practices and dive deeper into the layers of reality, you might find yourself questioning the very nature of your experiences. Are your dreams truly just random firings of neurons, or could they be messages from hidden dimensions of reality? Could the vivid landscapes and characters you encounter in your dreams be glimpses into parallel worlds or alternate timelines? The idea that our dreams might be more than just subconscious processing opens up a world of fascinating possibilities. It invites us to approach our dream experiences with a new level of curiosity and openness, treating them as potential gateways to deeper understanding and expanded consciousness. So, as you continue on this journey of awakening, remember that each layer of reality you uncover may be just the beginning of an even deeper exploration. The rabbit hole of consciousness goes far deeper than we can imagine, with each level revealing new mysteries and possibilities. Are you ready to dive in and discover just how far the layers of reality extend? As we dive deeper into the mysteries of consciousness, a startling possibility emerges. What if the world around you isn't just a static backdrop, but a living, breathing mirror of your innermost thoughts and beliefs? Ancient wisdom and modern science are coming together on an amazing truth. Reality itself may be a reflection of your consciousness. This idea challenges everything we thought we knew about the nature of existence. It suggests that the world you experience isn't an objective, fixed reality, but a dynamic projection of your inner state. Every person you meet, every situation you face, every seemingly random event, all of these might be reflections of your own consciousness appearing in the physical world. But with this realization comes a profound responsibility. If reality is indeed a mirror of our inner world, then we are the creators of our own experience. Every thought, belief, and emotion we hold within us has the power to shape our external reality. This isn't just about positive thinking. It's about recognizing the immense power and responsibility we hold as conscious creators of our reality. The psychological principle of projection offers fascinating insights into this phenomenon. It suggests that we often project our inner thoughts, feelings, and beliefs onto the world around us. This means that our perceptions of others and our environment are heavily influenced by our internal state. In essence, we see the world not as it is, but as we are. The psychological principle of projection offers fascinating insights into this phenomenon. It suggests that we often project our inner thoughts, feelings, and beliefs onto the world around us. This means that our perceptions of others and our environment are heavily influenced by our internal state. In essence, we see the world not as it is, but as we are. This idea is further supported by cutting-edge research in quantum physics. The observer effect posits that the act of observation can influence the behavior of particles. This concept philosophically supports the idea that consciousness plays a crucial role in shaping reality, as the observer's awareness can alter the outcome of an event. This idea is further supported by cutting-edge research in quantum physics. The observer effect posits that the act of observation can influence the behavior of particles. This concept philosophically supports the idea that consciousness plays a crucial role in shaping reality, as the observer's awareness can alter the outcome of an event. As we think about these ideas, a sense of excitement builds. If reality is indeed a reflection of our consciousness, could we learn to master the art of conscious reflection? Could we shape our external world by aligning our inner reality with our deepest desires and highest aspirations? As we think about these ideas, a sense of excitement builds. If reality is indeed a reflection of our consciousness, could we learn to master the art of conscious reflection? Could we shape our external world by aligning our inner reality with our deepest desires and highest aspirations? The path to mastering this art begins with self-awareness. By cultivating a deep understanding of our thoughts, beliefs, and emotions, we can start to see how these inner states manifest in our external reality. This requires a commitment to self-reflection and honesty, as we must be willing to face both the light and shadow parts of ourselves. The path to mastering this art begins with self-awareness. By cultivating a deep understanding of our thoughts, beliefs, and emotions, we can start to see how these inner states manifest in our external reality. This requires a commitment to self-reflection and honesty, as we must be willing to face both the light and shadow parts of ourselves. One powerful technique for aligning inner and outer realities is the practice of visualization. By vividly imagining our desired outcomes and feeling the associated emotions, we can begin to shift our inner state to match our aspirations. This isn't just daydreaming, it's a conscious act of reality creation, aligning our internal frequency with the reality we wish to experience. One powerful technique for aligning inner and outer realities is the practice of visualization. By vividly imagining our desired outcomes and feeling the associated emotions, we can begin to shift our inner state to match our aspirations. Another effective approach involves reframing our perceptions. By consciously choosing to interpret events and experiences in a positive light, we can shift our inner state and consequently our external reality. This doesn't mean ignoring challenges or difficulties, but rather seeing them as opportunities for growth and transformation. Cultivating gratitude is another powerful tool for aligning inner and outer realities. By focusing on what we appreciate in our lives, we shift our internal state towards positivity and abundance. This inner shift can manifest externally as more positive experiences and opportunities. As we practice these techniques, we may begin to notice subtle shifts in our reality. Relationships might improve, opportunities might appear more frequently, and challenges might resolve more easily. These changes aren't coincidences, they're reflections of our evolving inner state. But here's a mind-bending question to consider. What if the only thing trapping you in this reality is the belief that you are stuck? What if the limitations you perceive in your life are simply reflections of your own self-imposed boundaries? By challenging these beliefs and expanding your sense of what's possible, you might find that reality itself begins to shift and expand to match your newfound perspective. As you continue on this journey of conscious creation, remember that every moment is an opportunity to align your inner and outer realities. The world around you is a mirror, reflecting your deepest beliefs and expectations. What reflection will you choose to create? Have you ever felt like you're fighting an invisible current? There's a reason for that feeling. The universe pulses with hidden rhythms, and your life might be caught in the undertow. But here's the twist. What if aligning with these divine cycles could transform your reality in ways you never imagined? The idea of universal cycles and rhythms isn't just ancient wisdom. It's a fundamental part of existence that shapes everything from the smallest cells to the grandest divine events. These rhythms are the heartbeat of the universe, the underlying patterns that govern the ebb and flow of all creation. But in our modern world, we've become disconnected from these natural cycles, often working against them instead of flowing with them. This disconnection creates a tension between our personal will and the divine flow. We push and strive, trying to force outcomes on our own timeline, while the universe operates on a grander scale. It's like trying to swim against a powerful current, exhausting and often futile. The challenge lies in learning to recognize these universal rhythms and align our actions with them. Throughout history, cultures around the world have recognized the importance of these divine cycles. Ancient civilizations structured their lives around solar and lunar rhythms, knowing how these celestial movements impacted everything from farming to spiritual practices. The Chinese concept of yin and yang represents the cyclical nature of opposing but complementary forces. In Hinduism, the concept of yugas describes vast divine cycles of time, each with its own characteristics and challenges. Modern science is catching up to what ancient wisdom has long known. Research on biorhythms suggests that human behavior and well-being are significantly influenced by natural cycles. Our circadian rhythms, which regulate sleep-wake cycles, have been shown to affect mood, cognitive function, and overall health. These internal clocks are closely connected to the rhythms of the natural world, responding to cues like sunlight and temperature changes. As we delve deeper into this divine dance, a sense of excitement builds. What if we could learn to harmonize with these universal energies? How might our lives change if we could align our actions with the natural flow of the universe? The practice of mindfulness and meditation is essential for connecting with natural rhythms. By calming our minds and becoming more present, we can tune into the subtle energies that surround us. This heightened awareness allows us to recognize the ebb and flow of universal cycles and adjust our actions accordingly. One powerful technique for aligning with divine rhythms involves observing and honoring natural cycles in our daily lives. This might mean structuring our days around the rising and setting of the sun, or aligning our activities with the phases of the moon. By paying attention to these natural rhythms, we can start to feel a greater sense of harmony and flow in our lives. Another approach involves practices like yoga and Tai Chi, which are designed to harmonize the body and mind with natural rhythms. These ancient techniques use movement and breath to align our internal energies with the broader divine flow, promoting physical health and spiritual well-being. As we learn to dance in step with the universe, we might find that life becomes less of a struggle and more of a flow. Opportunities seem to arise at just the right moment, challenges resolve more easily, and we experience a deeper sense of connection to the world around us. But here's a mind-bending question to think about. Could the simple act of gratitude be your hidden path to breaking free from illusion? When we express gratitude, we align ourselves with the abundance of the universe. We shift our focus from what's missing to what's already present, tuning into the natural rhythms of giving and receiving. As you continue on this journey of divine alignment, remember that you're not just a passive observer in this grand universal dance. You're an active participant, capable of moving in harmony with the rhythms of creation. Are you ready to step into the flow and see where the divine current takes you? The divine dance holds a secret so profound, it might just break the simulation wide open. What if the power you've been seeking in the stars and ancient wisdom has been hiding in plain sight all along? Get ready for a truth that will redefine the very nature of your existence. Throughout our journey, we've explored the depths of consciousness, unlocked hidden wisdom, and glimpsed the true nature of reality. But now, we stand at the edge of the ultimate revelation. You are the creator of your reality. This isn't just a metaphor or a feel-good idea. It's the fundamental truth of existence that has been whispered by sages and mystics throughout history. This revelation challenges everything we believe about who we are and what reality is. We've been taught to see ourselves as separate beings, small and insignificant in the vast cosmos. But what if this separation is an illusion? What if you are not just a part of the universe, but the universe experiencing itself through you? The implications of this truth are staggering. If you are the author of your reality, it means that every experience, every circumstance, every relationship in your life is a creation of your consciousness. This doesn't mean you're consciously choosing every detail, but rather that your deepest beliefs, thoughts, and emotions are shaping the world you perceive. Non-dual traditions have long pointed to this truth. They teach that the separation between self and other, between subject and object, is an illusion. At the deepest level, all is one. Quantum mysticism, a blend of cutting-edge physics and spiritual insight, suggests that consciousness itself is the fundamental fabric of reality. Your thoughts and intentions don't just influence reality, they create it. As we approach this final piece of the awakening puzzle, a sense of excitement builds. What if everything you've learned so far has been preparing you for this moment? The techniques of manifestation, the power of living in the end, the practice of conscious creation, all of these have been glimpses of your true nature as the divine creator of your reality. The truth of your divine creative nature is both liberating and awe-inspiring. It means that you have the power to shape your experience of reality in profound ways, but it also comes with great responsibility. If you are the creator, then you're responsible for your creations. This includes not just your external circumstances, but your internal state as well. Neville Goddard, a pioneer in the field of consciousness and reality creation, emphasized that our imagination and beliefs are the driving forces behind the circumstances and events we encounter in our lives. By recognizing our part in a larger whole, we can deepen our understanding of the manifestation process and encourage a holistic approach to achieving our desires. But here's the mind-bending question that brings it all together. What if the universe has been waiting for you to take control all along? What if all the challenges, all the setbacks, all the moments of doubt were simply opportunities for you to recognize and claim your power as the creator? This revelation isn't about escaping reality or moving to some higher plane. It's about fully embracing your role as a conscious co-creator within the grand tapestry of existence. It's about recognizing that your thoughts, your beliefs, your very being are shaping the reality you experience. As you integrate this profound truth, you may find reality becoming more fluid, more responsive to your intentions. Synchronicities might increase, manifestations might happen more quickly, and you might feel a deeper connection with all of existence. This isn't magic. It's you aligning with your true nature as the creator of your reality. Remember, this journey of awakening is ongoing. Each revelation opens the door to new questions. Each answer leads to deeper mysteries. But with this ultimate truth as your foundation, you are equipped to navigate the infinite possibilities of existence. You are the creator, the author of your reality. How will you write the next chapter of your divine story? What if I told you that breaking free from the simulation was just the beginning? Now that you've recognized your power as the author of reality, It's time to face the ultimate challenge, consciously creating a world beyond your wildest dreams. But beware, with great power comes great temptation. Are you prepared to resist the allure of playing God? As an awakened creator, you stand at the edge of infinite possibility. The world around you is no longer a fixed, unchangeable reality, but a flexible canvas waiting for your creative touch. Every thought, every intention, every belief you hold has the power to reshape your experience of existence. It's a thrilling realization, but one that comes with profound responsibility. Consider this. If you have the power to manipulate reality, how will you use it? Will you focus only on making your personal desires come true, or will you direct your creative energy towards the greater good? The ethical considerations of reality manipulation are vast and complex. As you step into your role as a conscious creator, you must think about questions of free will, collective consciousness, and the ripple effects of your creations. Neville Goddard, a pioneer in the field of consciousness and reality creation, emphasized the importance of aligning our intentions with the well-being of others and the greater good. This holistic approach to manifestation recognizes that we're all interconnected, part of a greater whole. Your actions don't just affect you, they influence the collective consciousness we all share. As you begin to use your creative powers, you'll discover that true mastery lies not in controlling external circumstances, but in mastering your inner world. The practice of conscious creation isn't about forcing change through sheer willpower. It's about aligning your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs with your desired reality, allowing it to unfold naturally and effortlessly. But here's where it gets really exciting. You're not alone in this journey of awakening. As more people recognize their power as conscious creators, we're witnessing a collective evolution of consciousness. Your personal transformation sends ripples out into the world, inspiring others to awaken to their own creative potential. Together, we're co-creating a new reality, one awakened mind at a time. The path of the conscious creator is one of continuous growth and refinement. Each manifestation, each reality you shape, becomes a stepping stone to even greater possibilities. As you hone your skills, you'll find yourself able to navigate the complexities of existence with grace and ease, flowing with the natural rhythms of the universe while shaping your experience to align with your highest aspirations. But don't be discouraged if you find yourself slipping back into old patterns or struggling to maintain your awakened state. This is a natural part of the process. The key is to approach your journey with patience and compassion, recognizing that integration is a gradual process of growth and refinement. As you stand on the brink of this what reality will you choose to create? How will you use your newfound power to contribute to the collective evolution of consciousness? The possibilities are limitless, bounded only by the scope of your imagination and the depth of your conviction. Remember, the ultimate power in your awakening journey comes from within. While you can draw inspiration and guidance from others, your own consciousness is the true driving force of your evolution. As you become more adept at consciously creating your reality, you'll find yourself better equipped to navigate the complex terrain of existence, shaping a world that reflects your highest values and deepest aspirations. Are you ready to break free from the matrix and experience your true potential? The power to transform your reality lies within you, waiting to be fully embraced and expressed. It's time to step into your role as a conscious creator and author, the next chapter of your divine story. The new beginning awaits. How will you shape it? The journey of awakening begins now. Will you take the first step? Embrace your role as the conscious creator of your reality. Challenge your limitations, question your beliefs, and dare to imagine a world beyond your wildest dreams. If this resonates with you, join our growing community. Subscribe now to explore ancient wisdom, practical tools, and transformative insights on your journey toward deeper awareness and empowerment. Together, we're building a space for curious, like-minded souls ready to dive into the mysteries of consciousness and unlock their highest potential. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and let's step into the unknown together.